Clements Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review on a chilly November 2nd. It's 46 degrees out here. Probably a little cooler because we get a little shade in the backyard here. But my buddy Jim sent me a beer. He sent it in an itty bitty can because he knows I'm a lightweight these days. No. This is an 8.45 ounce can. This is Hoppin Frog's Pentuple. That's right, they're out of Akron, Ohio. Oh God, I love Hoppin Frog. And Jim, I'm jealous. He got out there and had a little trip out to Akron. I would love to go to that brewery. This is a Belgian strong ale. It's in the family of what they call a Belgian Tripel. And that's not to be confused with a double or a quad, which is a completely different style of Belgian beer. The Tripel is light in color. It's usually very effervescent. And but this is going to be a little different because this is 15.1%. That's why it's such a teeny weeny can. And this beer's won some awards. In 2021 at the Great American Beer Festival, it took gold for its style. And in 2019, it took bronze. So it should be pretty good. And I assume this is the 2021 or 2022 batch, but I'm not sure that I saw anything that told me that. It just gave me a best buy that I can read on the bottom. Wait, May 13th, 20... sorry, can't read it. But we're going to drink it, that's for sure. All right, here we go. Ooh, I already got some scent on that. Man, I got some banana scent. I got some nice esters coming off it already. I got some of the candy sugar, and I got some like sweet candied fruits. And that was just from popping the top. All right. Well, it's a fun color, isn't it? It's an orangey apricot type color. It's got a nice just off-white head, and you should be able to see the bubbles rising off the bottom there. Let's get the nose. Oh, yeah. I was really smelling it, like I said, just even while I was holding it up there, all the way up there, I could smell it already. Man, it has some nice, like a light caramel type quality going on. And you get a lot of this fruity character. I mean, the first thing that I got was like an apricot, like a sweet dried apricot or candied apricot even. Oh, God, that, and I would say like candied pears as well. So both the apricot and the pears. Maybe some nutty quality, some raisin type quality. A little bit of like a bit of like a clove type quality, and that's like clove, maybe like almost allspice clove type thing, stuff that you get from the Belgian esters. So you got a lot of Belgian ester quality coming off it. I'm sure that's where most all those fruits are all coming from, the yeast on it. I even had a hint of a banana on that, which I really dug. Let's see what else. Man, you could tell it's got a little bit of booziness going on, which it should at that 15.1%. And there's like a light Belgian candy type quality on it too. I'm salivating already, so let's jump on in. Cheers. Holy smokes. This has got body. It's not a true triple. I wonder if they used like a ton of candy sugar, what all they did in order to get it to that 15.1%. But this is a full body. It's close to that syrupy quality. One of the things that's fun about this is it's like an Americanized version, because you do get the hoppiness on it. There's much more hops in this than you would get in an American, or I should say a Belgian version. That's pretty classic for American, and going IBV is classic for American style too of a beer. But you get those Belgian esters big time in the taste. You definitely get a little bit of the clove, like an allspice, as I said before, a light peppery type quality to it as well. Wow. And there is just that little light bitter bite, which is interesting. Probably need that to really balance out all the sugars. I apologize. We haven't had planes around for days. Like now all these trainer planes are going by. It's very boozy. candied fruits, the candy sugars, a light candy sugar, not the dark candy sugar. The fruits, it's fruity, but the fruits, the specific fruits, aren't as apparent in the taste as they were in the nose. But I would still go with like a pear, like some kind of a sugary spiced type pear, a little bit of apricot type quality going on. I get just a hint of the raisin. Might be more like a golden raisin, I would say. Wow. But it's thick. It's got serious body. And it's potent. It makes me think, to a degree, like someone made an American barley wine so that it's got that hoppy character. But then they added in the right type of yeast to give it all the esters, and the candy sugar, the light candy sugar. I mean, that's my best way of trying to describe that. And we got the chickadees talking behind us. Yep, we're right on cue. And so I'm going to go ahead and take a little time with this, and I'll be back with some numbers. Chickadee-dee-dee. Well, I am thoroughly enjoying this. It is so high octane. It is so sweet. You know, they make some other versions of this. They have a bourbon barrel aged version, and they have it aged in some other types of barrels as well. I would love to be able to try some of those. That sounds fantastic. I'm not sure about the bourbon barrel aged version, but yeah, I put some nuts down for you. But I can imagine it might be interesting to have this on rum. It could be pretty fun. And trying to think, I bet there are some other types. Tequila might be very interesting on this, but it's a very fun beer. I don't think I need to describe again. I get a little bit more of the banana quality. Like I said before, I definitely get like the pear, the apricot type qualities on there, which are very fun. Those esters with the spices are just really good. So in terms of ratings now, in terms of a true strong ale, now we're going to get lawnmowers out here. But if I go by what they say on here, they call it a Belgian style strong. So I'm going to go with a strong ale rating instead. A strong ale rating is makes it pretty good rating, actually. As a strong ale, then I've got to rate it pretty well because it is strong. And it's quite tasty. So let's see, I don't know. I think in terms of style with that, it's not your normal strong ale, but I'm digging on it. I'm going to give this a 92. I love sweet beers, and this is very sweet. So overall, I've got to give it a very nice score. I could get in trouble with this often. I'm going to give this one a whopping massive 94 because this is right up in my wheelhouse. Here it is again. It's the Pentuple from Hoppin Brewery out of Akron, Ohio. This is one big old beer. I would say if you can get a hold of this, give it a shot. You might want to hold on to it though. I'd say this would be fun. Get 4 of them, bring it in for the holidays. This would be a fabulous, fabulous beer to enjoy with your Thanksgiving dinner or even for Christmas. This is Kevin Clements Homebrew saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you on the next beer review. Cheers.